Hi, welcome to Carson Middle School. I'm Anthony Greco, the principal of Carson Middle School, and on my left here is Stacy Hogue, assistant principal, and behind me is Mr. Brett Derrickson. One of the things I want to share with you about Carson Middle School is we pride ourselves on spirit and culture. And what we try and do is we try and collaborate with elementary schools, we collaborate with the high school to bring just an upbeat feel to our school, and we try and do this on a monthly basis, a bi-monthly basis, so that we can bring spirit and kids can see what they're going to get when they go to the high school. So without further ado, I'd like you to take you into the building. So now you're in the main lobby of our school after that spirited entry from the high school. And I'd like to introduce you to some people. Again, when you come in the building, this will be the main lobby. And behind me is our front office staff. And I'm going to take us through this way so you can meet some people. So as in any school, they seem to think the principal is the one that calls the shots. But I gotta be honest with you, this is the brains behind the school. So Miss Roberta, can you wave? And Miss Nicole, can you wave? These two friendly individuals are gonna greet you every day on the phone or in person. Miss Anthony would be out front, but right now she's out today on an appointment. And she would also greet you. If you pan over to here, I'd like to show you one of the things that we do in our school. It's student center based. So basically what we do is we have students work on projects. This is some artwork that students designed last year with our art program at the school. And really this is Captain Carson in the middle, a superhero, kind of is our theme around here. We do whatever it takes. And then you just kind of see the diversity in the colors of the eagle, all the different activities that we provide for students here. And of course, we're in the beautiful state of Colorado. And so we're so proud of that mural. That was designed by students over a 2-month span, all student created. So I'm pretty excited about what our students can do. If you'd like to follow me further, we have a ton of support systems in our building, and we have a school nurse. We have a school nurse that's here every day. Lisa, can you just wave to the camera? So Lisa's here every day protecting us from all types of illnesses that may enter into a school. We do have a school psychologist, but she's in a meeting right now. This is Miss Schaefer, and she's not available to speak with us. We also every day we are blessed to have SROs or MPs assigned to us from the school building. Specialist Foster here has been assigned to us for almost 3 weeks. We also do have Officer Smith, who is in our building right now. He's being trained in, I believe, Missouri, but Officer Smith's a great guy as well once you get to meet him. We have counselors. We have 3 counselors, each grade level counselor. That's Miss McComb. She's our 6th grade counselor. She's extraordinary because I work with 6th grade and she works with me, and we're just the best team. I'm just saying. This is Miss Huddleston, who is now our 8th grade counselor. They rotate every year. So Miss Huddleston may be your counselor. If you become as a 6th grader, you may have Miss Huddleston next year. On my left, we have Miss Jamie Chillingworth. She's our secretary for special education in our counseling department. Another friendly face that you'll be dealing with very often. And then he's in there. I think he's acting like he's on the phone, but this is Mr. Motor Chandler. He is our 7th grade counselor currently. Mr. Motor Chandler will work with 8th grade next year if you're coming in next year. So as we progress, you can see we have all the different time zones because our kids come from so many different places, which I know Ms. Hogue will speak to later. And in some of their counseling offices, you'll see maps like this, and you'll see multiple pins of where kids come from across the country. So I'm going to hand the microphone off to Mr. Derrickson because we have several programs we're super excited about at our school, a lot of developments that are happening, and Mr. Derrickson is going to walk us through those.
The first one we'd like to talk to you about is called our positive behavior interventions and supports. If we'll pan over here and just look at this awesome sign, it says working in school works in real life. And what that means to us is that we just encourage our students to have the character, the integrity, the drive, the grit, the motivation to not only be excellent students here at Carson Middle School, but to carry those skills with them wherever they may go. So we're not just a school that offers a curriculum and instruction program, we're also a school that nurtures the whole character and the whole child. These are just little examples of the things that they'll see as they move through our school. Right now we're going to head to our technology wing, and it's also where our physical education and our cafeteria are. So we're going to walk down some stairs and you'll see another sign, Carson Middle School, home of the Eagles, always reminding our kids that we are Eagles and that we soar. One of our positive behavior and intervention support programs is called the Flight Crew, and it's a way of celebrating kids and allowing them to be rewarded, not only for just excellence in academics, but also making a big difference in the school or showing improvement in effort, or just making those strides towards behavior and character goals as well. This is a little space where they get to come when they've been recognized, and they get to hang out kind of outside of the cafeteria and enjoy some basketball or relaxation time, but we want our kids to be rewarded for doing the right thing. Down here at the bottom of the stairs, you'll see a few recycling bins. Again, as Mr. Greco mentioned, upstairs in the front office with the mural, we like to allow our students to find ways to take the curriculum out of the classroom and into the community, and that community is also the school. So this is a part of our green initiative and also part of our Project Lead the Way, or PTLW, if you want to look that up. We have a great program for engineering and for technology, and this is just a way of combining a social need and our science and technology interests as well. We're going to move on through past the cafeteria, a beautiful space where our kids can see outside, and you can notice that there is a beautiful meadow out there. We have a hawk that we began to call Eddie the Eagle. He's one of the most well-fed animals in the wildlife out there, and he flies around and he soars, and it's a beautiful metaphor for our staff and our students that we are the Eagles and that we do fly here. Josh, if you don't mind waving at the camera, here's another one of our custodial staff to help keep our school clean and safe and just a special place to be. So we'd like to kind of give a nod to our custodial staff because their love for our building makes it to our students and our staff as well. We're going to enter into one of our Project Lead the Way rooms at this time. Come on in. This is brand new. We just finished this up this morning. Hi, Miss Gilbreth. She's one of our PTLW teachers. You can see that we have a classroom for her with two spaces, kind of a progressive classroom where they get to learn new ideas and sketch out their ideas. And then they come into an engineering lab, which I'd like to show you. And what you have here, what you'll be looking at, is mostly 3D printers and also laser engravers. And so our students get to design prototypes, build them, test them out, and then print them and see if their laser engraving, as you'll come over here and see, we actually have something being printed on our 3D printer. And then they get to take their products that they've developed and see if their designs have been successful. So this is one of the neat ways that we are engaging our students in science, technology, engineering, and math, which is a big focus for us here at Carson Middle School and throughout District 8. Thanks, Ms. Gilbreth, for sharing your space with us. We're going to move into our other maker space, and we're going to introduce you to Mr. Tidy. He also has a progressive classroom here where he can move the tables and the chairs and collaborate with the students in different ways. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Mr. Tidy, who's going to explain the makerspace that he uses.
Hi, this is, as Mr. Derrickson said, this is my academic area, and this is one of the best places that's in this entire building. Come on in. So over here, we have not one, not two, but 4 scroll saws. We can go ahead and use these for cutting out intricate cuts. We have 2 radial arm saws for making some of the bigger cuts, as well as a top of the line table saw where it has the ability to have a brakes on it, so in case anybody was to actually accidentally touch the blade. So here you go.
Thank you, Mr. Tidy. Yeah. We really appreciate you. Also, Mr. Tidy is one of our many veterans on staff, had a full career in the United States Army, and it's one of another things that makes our school special is that we have members of our staff, a great number of our staff that have served and that care for our kids and their families in a unique way. And today is Veterans Day. I know that you might be watching this on another time, but our hats are off to Mr. Tidy and a whole bunch of other staff members that have served. Yeah. So A popular term in education is CTE, Career and Technical Education, and these two maker spaces represent a district initiative to increase the amount of courses that our students take that allow them to really understand career goals and career initiatives while they're learning. So not only are we focused on science, technology, engineering, and math, but we're also helping our kids develop and think about career interests as well. So this is a particularly awesome area and represents a focus of what we're trying to do to engage our students here at Fountain Fort Carson. At this time, I'm going to hand the microphone over to our athletic director and my colleague, Stacy Hogue, who will tell you more about our athletics and our other programs.
Hi, so right now we're in the old wing from the original Carson Middle School, and we have two gyms. We have our main gym, which is over here on my right, and then right across from me we have our auxiliary gym. We have several sports. I'm only going to name a few because I don't want to leave any out, but we do offer football, wrestling, softball, and volleyball, and basketball for both boys and girls, and we do 2 leagues of soccer. So as we walk back to the main part of the building, I do want to talk a little bit about our community. Our students here feed in from 4 elementary schools that are on post. We are the only middle school on Fort Carson. Our population is primarily military. We do have a small pocket of students who are within our district who are not attached to the military. And as we go up, we're going to go up what our students name as Mount Everest, and these stairs, they built them up the hill, and it was a way to keep our building connected, so from the original building into the new section when they remodeled. Woo!
So we'll probably all be out of breath walking up Everest because Miss Hogue's the most fit out of all of us. But as you can see, we're going to go back now, and this is a like you would see students during passing period going down this into the academic wing. And again, on our right is where you will be greeted by our secretaries. You notice we have windows where students can come up, pay fees, whatever they need to do, check in for counselors. Absolutely, I think, and our campus has the most beautiful view of any school in the state of Colorado. Behind us is Cheyenne Mountain, and you have NORAD, and just a beautiful landscape that our campus is on. I do hear up here, you'll see, we are a big fitness-based school. We talk about the whole child quite a bit. Whole child just isn't academics. We want a very inclusive culture, what I'll talk about here in a bit. But you'll see we use every space. We maximize every space in this school. And on our right, when you get up here, you're going to see a fitness class coached by Coach Johnson, just incorporating health for our students, mind, body, and soul.
One of the things that's exciting as we head into our academic wing here is that all of the middle schools and all of the elementary schools and the high schools in our district are one-to-one laptop schools. An initiative that was actually begun at the high school over 10 years ago. But when your student arrives here at Carson Middle School, they do get a computer issued to them, and they use them every day. When you peek into the classrooms, you'll see our students working on their laptops that are, again, school issued. We have a whole maintenance program, and we teach them how to do all the native digital skills, which means that they can navigate through websites, they can communicate with others, that they can have a presence on the web that is professional and academic, appropriate, and allows them to access information and conduct inquiry on their own as independent learners. So one of the things that we're really excited about offering your students when they get to school here. Okay. Right now we're going to head to our center-based program, which is just one of the aspects of our special education program here at Carson Middle School. We do have the ability to meet the needs of all of our learners. We have students with unique learning needs and unique learning challenges who we really incorporate into our academic and school culture. We're very proud of the young men and young women that come to our school with all the unique gifts and with all the unique challenges. We're very proud of our teachers, as it's a huge part of being a Carson Middle School Eagle is being somebody who loves and cares for all the people around them. Just a neat example again of our positive behavior and intervention support services. We allow our students to kind of decorate our spaces here, and you can see that there has to be some positive messaging and references to our character and integrity and who we're developing as young men and young women. But we'd like to just peek into one of our center-based classrooms just so you can see the unique and awesome young men and young women we have here. Hi guys, say hi. So these are going to be some of your classmates here at Carson Middle School when you arrive, and they bring the heart and soul and the joy to us, and we just really appreciate them. So, hi guys. Thanks for letting us see your classroom. Appreciate it. All right.
So that really concludes basically what our school looks like at Carson Middle School. Number one thing I'd like to say to you is we are extremely excited to have you at our school. I know Ms. Hogue, Mr. Derrickson, and myself are honored and blessed to work at Carson Middle School. And one of the reasons why we are honored is because we believe that our world turns by patience, respect, kindness, acceptance, caring, and fairness. And when your students come to this school, they will feel that every day they walk in the building. From the day they walk in, they'll feel the spirit in the school. They're going to see all the different resources we have to enhance them academically, but they're going to feel good as human beings in this environment. We love Carson Middle School. Can't wait to see you.